Okay, we're live from Fort York, Michigan. It's Paul Murray and friends. All right. Okay, let's do the pop-up chat here, get things ready.
Live chat. Yep. Okay, I got to get the pinned screen share.
Okay, shut that off now. Let's do a refresh. 1 minute ago, they're still facing north.
AZ is first.
Woohoo! AD, come on. To let you know, AD, we're waiting for the Sam Plow? No, Plow.
Roger Blau.
Roger Blau. Okay. It's being towed down through this morning through Port Huron, and Paul's going to take off and go fly it here shortly, but they just did a 180 before coming into the channel because there's another ship coming up. So we're just waiting to see what happens here. Oh, look at that. We got some geese on the road here. They're filming this morning.
Illegal aliens, Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian.
Yeah, so we decided to go early. Paul's going to take it over when I go out to fly. The tow is only doing right now. It's hardly doing anything, but it's been. I've been tracking it now for a day, and it was doing like 4.9 knots, which is just a crawl. Again, it's two tugs.
Yeah.
One in the aft and one in the forward. But
so,
this as the camera pans around,
yeah,
it'll look down river, and you can see that it's still foggy below the Blue Water bridges.
Maria said yes, Paul Murray, but Captain checked in and was all good to go when he was ready some time ago. So I don't know what that meant. That was from Maria. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody else says there it's a moderator. I imagine they'll wait for the Sam Lod to pass before they come down. Thomas is the cam guy today. So, okay. So the tow is doing circles on the lake to let some time pass for the Sam. This is what they're doing, somebody said. Because I figured they hit them both at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So. How's the parking going on down there? Because imagine give me some people down there watching that go by.
Yeah, look at all the people. There's never that many people on the north side
in the morning.
Flags. It is early in the morning.
Good.
There's the tow right there.
Hey, good morning, Laura.
There's the rear tug, the leading tug, and in between is the Roger Blau, and it doesn't have any of its AIS signaling or whatever on.
Yeah.
They came down, went through the buoys, and they're going back around again. And they're doing 2.6 knots. They were doing 4.6 knots when they came down to there.
Well, they're probably holding into the current right now, right? Almost,
Yeah, I think so. It's well, they're gonna have to go ahead a little bit and then swing back around.
Oh yeah. Well, so good morning, Laura. How are you doing this morning?
Stop share. Laura.
Well, lots of fishing boats out there this morning too already.
Yes, there are. Boy, it's you talk about brisk. It's cold out.
Oh
It's
yeah.
only
What about
32,
Bob?
32 degrees.
Yeah.
And you can still see it's hazy and foggy because you're not seeing you're seeing the horizon out there, but it's not pronounced.
The boat is way out there, but I just when they're swinging the camera right now that you might see it way out there.
I would imagine it'd be below the horizon, wouldn't it? That's 5 miles out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Laura did another short video. She likes doing them.
Boy, that just grinds David, doesn't it? Now David just comes unglued about that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you go over and you watch the boat nerd, you can see the Roger Blau. He's got his camera aimed out in the lake, and you can see the Roger Blau heading the other way.
Oh, can you?
Just below the bridge. Yep.
Oh.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
There's some there above that one fishing boat way out, but it's like they're scanning for it right now on stream time. But there's the one buoy right there where everybody fishes.
There it is, right there, Paul.
Oh. It's facing north, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, because they're turning around.
Okay.
You see the fog will clear a little bit. You'll be able to see underneath the bridge a little. But only because the leaves of the trees are going away.
Hey, Dominic. Yeah, JG goes, where's everybody this morning? Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Roger Blau. And if you go back a little bit, there it is right there. That's back about 4 minutes ago, Paul.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can slowly see them moving, right?
Yeah. It's a beautiful ship. I just can't believe they're going to scrap that baby.
Yeah.
But it's estimated that the cost of repairs is like $100 million.
Yeah. But I got to go make a copy. You want to go outside there? You want to go back?
See, there it is. It is moving. Okay. Stop share. Good morning. Hey Z, that's a good point.
Maybe they got a flat tire.
There you go, Paul. There's the Sam Loud upbound.
Yeah, I figured she'd be coming pretty quick. I think that's what they're doing. They're waiting for that one to clear.
I don't
do
know.
it.
I mean, let me look and see what kind of speed it's doing.
Is Sam Loud?
Yeah, it's doing 6.2 knots.
I got 7.9.
He sped up, did he? Okay.
Look at that. It's almost the end of October already, Paul.
I know it.
I got my drones all charged, my new one all charged up. Still foggy there, eh, Paul? Jesus.
Yes, it's still a little foggy for sure.
You'd be fairly close to the ship, so it shouldn't affect you too much.
No, I don't think it'll affect me. Trying to get rid of the shadows. Oh well, that's about the best I can do.
Well, Chris Hope is going up right now. Well, see, with the time, not time change, but with the, later in the day, all their sunrises are all later in the day now. Hey, good morning, Adrian. Have you tried, Adrian? Well, I'm thinking have you tried that Precision Flight? If you want slow cinematic stuff on there, you go to Precision Flight, you can set all the parameters for how fast everything does and turns and all that stuff. That one works really, really good. And also, hopefully, you updated that new beta version, because my problem with the frequencies, I can whatever I shut it off as and what it starts on now with that new that beta version update. It's working. My drone's working really good. The only thing is that the sensitivity on radar thing is too. We should tone it down a bit.
There's the boat nerd cam.
Yeah. They got the Streamtime Live up there waiting for it to come around, but you can barely see the apartment building, whatever it is there.
Yeah, it seems like there's still quite a bit of fog around
Yeah.
upriver. The clown across the street, he's got one of those hot rod loud motorcycles, and it's out there idling. There's a lot of mornings when he goes to work and rides that thing.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m. up the street.
Well, I got a neighbor right here, right beside my house. The driveway's right there. He's got a loud, small car, a little hot rod, but he starts it up and leaves. He doesn't sit there and let it idle or nothing. Starts up, leaves. And he doesn't, hammer down. He just quietly pulls up.
Oh, no, this guy hammers down. You can hear him for a mile away. I'm going to pitch a few more peanuts, Paul.
Yeah.
Since I got that 25-pound bag to spare me until my ship here.
Oh yeah, Laura's got a stream to do tonight. So okay, Laura, have a good one. Yeah, Paul's gonna be leaving here in a few minutes. There's they're pulling down the Roger Blau with 2 tugs down through it going for scrap. They're just up by the buoys right now. They're waiting for that one ship that's behind Paul right now to go through. Then they'll turn and this other one will come down. Then Paul's gonna leave. So.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to join Paul on the panel, please do so, because I don't want to leave him here talking to himself.
Anyway, JD said, big exhaust, little genital. Yeah, they got to make up for it somehow, right, JD? They're still only doing 6 knots out there, 2.6 knots. Yeah. They're up past the buoys again, eh? So they're just waiting to swing there by now. Yeah. The sandlod's almost there now. They should be coming around close to seeing it come around the corner here now on the other one. But so Adrian, did you hear what I said about the hotel? Yeah. Somebody said TM is reporting that the El Gocia is preparing to leave Sarnia after the San Juan passes. But the El Gocia, which way is he going though?
Oh, it's Sarnia for Nanticoke, which would be southbound.
Oh, it'd be southbound. Okay.
Sorry, traffic, motor vessel Sam log.
Oh, here comes the San Juan around the corner now, Paul.
Black River, 18 minutes to 1 and 2.
The Sam Louds at the Black River.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder if the El Gocia, they may let it go down, turn around first, right?
Well, it doesn't go up and turn around. It backs out into the channel and goes south.
You're going to say, because that ship will probably do about, 9 or 10 knots. And then,
Here comes Mr. Matt.
Hey, Matt. And that tug's not going to go that fast down through there. Hey, good morning, Mike Rennick. Yeah. Oh, that they dressed in high visibility this morning.
Yeah, well, it's what time? It'd be 8. It's like midnight over there, isn't it, Matt?
It is quarter to 11.
Go to 11.
11:45. Wow.
What are you doing? Just going home?
Yeah, I just finished. Yeah,
Wow.
bit of a long one today, but this time next week I will be off work for a week. I gotta love that.
Oh yeah, you got company coming.
I have. Yeah, he's all excited. I had a chat to him today, and he wanted to know what sort of clothes to bring, and bloody, they're getting their bags. He's getting his bags packed and whatever, so he'll be ready to roll. I think what's today, but he's only got a couple of days, and he actually leaves because he's spending a little bit of time in Sydney first, and then he's flying up to Brisbane.
Well, okay.
Yeah, and then it'll be eight days up here with me. So.
Well, I wanted to tell you, Matt, I thought it was really nice of you to invite Tim Jackson over to stay at your house while Dennis is there.
Well, again, I don't remember saying that out loud. I keep telling him it's on the Saturday, and he keeps asking me what day. I said, Tim, Saturday. My God. I think it might be because I raised him up so much, telling him, I don't think Dennis wants to meet him and all that sort of stuff. And I don't think he believes he wants to meet him now. I said, come on, Tim. Jeez. Yeah. But it'll be good. Be good laugh. Oh, bloody hell. You heading out, Paul?
Well, shortly, that tug, the two tugs are be hauling the Roger Blau down, but they stopped out at the head of the channel, and they're kind of doing a circle because this ship is upbound.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, they're starting to turn now, Paul. That two tugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one tug is starting to turn sharp left. Yeah. You have to refresh the map.
Sorry, mate.
Go ahead, Matt.
How's the Nano going, mate?
Well, so far so good. That's my go-to drone anytime there's a very low light.
Yeah. And what are you thinking of the Mini? What do you think of the Mini during the day?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, right. Okay. It's just nighttime starts to shoot itself a bit.
The Mini 3 flies like the DJIs. The camera is really good for being as small as it is.
Yeah.
And I have no issues with the Mini 3 other than it's supposed to be rated for wind the same as the Air 2S. But what I've noticed is, along the water, as I'm sure you've seen down there, it could be dead calm a mile inland. You get down by the water and it's a little breezy.
Breezy, yeah.
And I noticed that, sometimes when I'm going into the wind, I don't have the speed because the ships are doing about 7 knots downbound or 8 knots.
Yeah.
And I try to get down and around in front of them. And the same thing with the Nano,
Okay, so if you were to put the Mini in sports mode, would that do it?
Well, that's what I do, and it does help. But you know, the interesting part about in sports mode, at least my experience is, because you know I'm flying an auto in sports mode, it gives me a little extra speed, but it also, like when I pan it, it pans faster and turns quicker, and you got to be a little bit more stable on the sticks. And with right now it's 30 degrees out, so when I get out there and the fingers get a little cold, you know.
They're cold, yeah. I had to do an orbit of a shit a few months ago, in sports mode with the 2 Pro, and yeah, you just gotta hold the stick, and not move it, because it's very twitchy, very twitchy. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, holy shit! Must be allergic to your perfume, mate. Shit.
But yeah, the Mini 3, and the only reason I don't fly the Mini 3, my go-to drone is always the Air 2S, or low light is the Nano. But the Mini 3 sits over here, and I keep it ready to go just as kind of a backup drone.
Right. That surprises me, because it's got a dual ISO on it, and it's got an aperture of 1.7. So there's no reason why it should struggle like it does. You know, it's got me stuffed. I don't know what they've done with that.
Well, and the screen on the Pro, which is what I use, there's only 800 nits. So I get 800 nits on that Pro screen. So I get down there and I got 1,000 nits on my other screen. So I can tell the difference. It's a little not quite as bright in bright sunlight.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But in the evening or anything like that, I mean, it's doable, but it's all in what you get used to. It's like those guys, you know, that have the 2,000 nit tablets.
Yeah, that Triple Tech was pretty good from all the reports. That was a fantastic piece of kit. Brian Mac Aerials, he's got one. He loves it. I'm not too sure on what he's flying now, whether he's flying the Air 2S with a smart controller or not, I don't know. But he was one of the first ones to get that Triple Tech, you know.
Yeah, I got a Triple Tech when it first came out. And I ended up just kind of playing with it for a few days, and then I returned it. Only because the weight. It's not a light little baby. Yeah. And I was using it with the with the Inspire. And you know, that big controller the Inspire has, it just was way too top heavy. Paul, how many nits does your new Autel have?
Well, mine's got 2,000 nits, but see that new one that they come out with, the V3, it's a little bit smaller screen, but it's only 800 nits. But I was looking at it last night. I found the price on it. The new smart controller V3 is $800 US, compared to $1,200 or $1,300 US for the V2 one, because it's got the 2,000 nits.
Right. So, Paul's been having a really good time, Matt, with his new Autel.
What Autel did you get, mate?
What's that?
What Autel? Tell them about your Autel.
Okay, I got the Autel Evo 2 Pro Enterprise. So it comes with the speaker and the head, you know, the big light and all that crap. But it's got the controller's a bigger controller, but it's 2,000 nits. So you can see that screen in bright sunlight. the sun could be shining on it and it's nice and bright. No
Beautiful.
problem. You don't have to have a shade or buckle or nothing.
Yeah, that's excellent, man. That's excellent. I've still got to go hide in the shade when I fly because I'm still using my iPad from 3 years ago. It still does the job, but the best thing what I do is I'm always doing sunrise or something like that. So it's bright as all buggery when the sun's just below the horizon and stuff. So I really haven't had an issue with that. But it'd be a bit different, I guess, if I was flying during the day all the time. I'd probably have to upgrade somewhere along the line because that iPad, number one, if the sun hits it, it gets hot and shuts down, and who needs that? And number two, I just can't bloody see it, and I've got to be really careful where I stand and make sure no sun's hitting the screen. And I usually find a tree to stand under or something while I'm flying. I mean, that's okay, but in some situations, if you're doing stuff, you haven't got any shade, so. Yeah.
But
Excellent, man.
Well, I got the Crystal Sky from Paul, and I use that on the Phantom 4 Pro, and there's the same thing. There's 2,000 nits, so bright you don't need a hood or shade on it or nothing. Beautiful. A guy used it a long time with just an iPad. Oh crap! I was always trying to hide in the shade or my own shadow, trying to see the screen. It was as bright as I could possibly get.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Hey, good morning, Dave, or afternoon, or whatever.
Just want to ask though, could you be a bit more considerate to us in the UK and actually come an hour early? Come on an hour later because we forgot the UK clock's going back.
Well, they've already gone back.
Yeah, they went back last night.
Oh.
Well, the reason we went on so early today is because I'm tracking that
The vessel that's going to be scrapped.
the vessel they're going to scrap. Yes.
Yeah, they're really turning now, Paul. They're almost sideways now, running east and west with that ship right now. So the good thing about it's going to give you more time to get that fog burn off. And if you switch over to do Shooting Time Live right now, they're shipped right in front of the camera. So.
I haven't said g'day to you, Dave. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, you.
But the fog's really lifted now, Paul.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys are having fog.
Yeah.
It's like summer over here.
Yeah.
Last
Well,
night,
What are your daytime temps there, Dave?
we're not sure whether the weather is actually as warm as we think it is, and the weathermen are getting it wrong.
Or our neighbours have got the heating on.
Or all our neighbours have decided that they're going to put us in a furnace.
Mm.
3 o'clock this morning, I asked Google what the temperature was. It said it was 9 degrees. But according to the thermometer on the wall, it was 42 degrees in this flat.
Good.
30.7 that right now.
30.7 right now.
What? Hang on. What?
In the middle of October.
Yeah.
And what's your temperature?
30.7 at the moment
In the flat.
in the flat. So that is 30. You
But
double
you don't-
that 32, don't you? So 60, 92 in the flat.
You don't have any air conditioning though, right, David?
No. But we don't even have the heating on either. And we're at the end
Wow,
of October. Normally we got frost by now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, that's. I was going to say that's crazy temperatures for the UK, man. That's I remember when we were growing up, we were looking at footage of UK, and it was like 25 degrees, and everyone's walking around half naked, jumping in the ponds that are in the middle of the cities because it was so hot. And 25 sort of like the winter temperature here, in where I am anyway. But that'd be pretty warm for you there in that flat, mate. There's nothing worse than a bloody hot place to be sitting in. Oh God.
There isn't when you can't control the temperature, because if it was our own heating, we can turn it down, but we can't.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Yeah.
Got a knock on the neighbour's door.
Oh.
Take your heating down, mate.
Dominic said that we're getting ready to be hit by thunderstorms, or he is.
Really?
Oh, down in Melbourne. Wow. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's normal for this time of year for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, down south they don't have a lot of thunderstorms. I mean, they get some pretty wild weather down there, but that's for sure. But up in the tropics where I am, it's coming into summer. You'll get thunderstorms most nights, you know, and about 5 o'clock it all rolls in, pisses down all night, and then the next day the sun's out. So the humidity here is pretty shocking sometimes, you know. Everything's wet.
That's it. That's the only good thing at the moment. The humidity is down to 42%.
Wow. Wow. God.
Normally this time of year, we're having to dry the condensation off the windows and fight with the damp on the walls. This year,
Wow.
we're cooking pizzas in the centre of the living room.
Yeah, unreal, eh? Shit.
Well, I see that toad starting to turn south now, Paul.
Is it?
What?
All right, boys, I've got to nick off. So nice chatting, and have yourself a good day. And I'll
You do the same.
Your pens.
Thanks for coming in, Matt.
shall do.
Move 7.
No worries, mate. Take care.
Catch you later, Matt.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
And the fog's pretty well burned off now.
Paul, when we get round to sending that stuff for Diane,
Yep.
I have a 50p coin for her,
Cool. Okay. Come.
but it's a WWF one.
Oh,
But it's got loads of little animals on it.
okay. Wow, I can see that. Wow. Yeah. That'd be cool. She'll love that.
What? Yes or no? The first coin's been announced. It's a 50p coin.
Yeah, you can see it's still hazy out there, Paul.
Yeah, but down in where you are, though, it's a lot clearer now.
So how long's that likely to be before it's at your end?
Well, it's hovering out in the lake, and it's 5 miles out, and I think it's waiting for this to clear. This ship is going. There's a actual see all the fishing boats. There's an actual channel that these boats have to go out on, because over here on the left-hand side, there's a rock outcropping. You know, back in the day when Mother Nature dug out the Great Lakes, it's called the Corsica Shoal, and they have to go stay in this, and they go out 5 miles, and then they can go wherever they want to go in the lake.
That'd be a hell of a 50p coin, wouldn't it? WWF wrestling. Image of the Queen doing a body slam. Power drive. What? What is it?
Well, lamp, it's covered in water. Gonna have to open it.
There's a lot of people down by the water, Paul.
Now, David, settle down. Yeah, it's going to be probably a lot of people down there, Paul. So
Broken.
Yeah, I may want to get
Sorry, traffic, stand loud.
get scooting down there.
get a parking spot. Yeah. It's going to be a few minutes before we get down here anyways, another half hour, at least or more.
Yeah,
Right.
And at 4.6 knots, it might be 3/4 of an hour.
I'm going to make you the host, Paul.
Okay.
So I'm going to start getting ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
like
David, your co-host, so you're backing up Paul.
So you went, David.
you wet the box so you can get that out.
No, I did not.
I know what you do. Now, come on. Push.
See, Gracie has assumed the position.
Yeah, she has. She wants her loving. She gets it every night when I go to bed. She comes up and then give her some loving, and she goes out of the cupboards, and then Vader comes over and gets his loving and curls up beside me. And, yeah.
Yeah, no.
There's no win. I could fly the Mini 3, but why? You know, I've got the Air 2S.
Well, I do the Air 2S, Paul.
Or I might just take them both with me, you know? Hey, here comes Dominic.
Here comes Dominic.
Yeah, I thought I'd just get on for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But it's
appreciate
not
it,
just
Dominic.
two of you there.
She, now Laura's gone out the door. What she's done is I bought her a Christmas present, but it was in a box, so she couldn't see what it was. And all it was a lava lamp, you know, with the floating thing, PlayStation one. But she was so desperate to find out what was in the box, she sprayed it with water and said, I think the box is leaking. I'm going to have to open it. So she's opened it, found out what it is, and put it back in. Can't have nothing around Laura. I bought her some Apple AirPods for Christmas.
Yeah, Wayne Beach is really foggy in Mississauga right now, up by Toronto there. Right? Wow, the fog's lifting there at thing there, and Paul's waiting to go down and catch that Roger Blau going through with two tugs this morning. So the tugs are just up north of the second set of buoys, waiting to come in. I know they're waiting for the Sam Lod to go through. So let me do a refresh on here. Yep, they're pointing in the right direction now. Still only doing 2.2 knots, but I imagine it'll take them a little bit to get a little bit more up to speed because they were coming down at about 4.9 knots earlier. So, but Paul wants to catch it there. Sam Lodge just went through, so I think they were waiting for that to go through. And somebody says that the Algocia is supposed to be leaving before those ships get in down there. So that tow gets in down through there. So we'll see. I don't see it moving yet. So. Because those tugs there, they're not going to be going very fast down through the St. Clair. So,
yeah, if you're wondering why I keep reaching down, I've got tubs of, you know, when you have like tubs of screws and nuts, bolts, nails, every piece of junk that you don't need.
Yeah,
I open the cupboard and it's just literally full of them. So I'm going through them all and just taking out what I think I need and bin the rest. I've bin the wrong stuff, but it's got to be done. I can't believe how much junk.
what are you doing, Chet? What are you doing on my lap this morning? Huh?
When we come to move, I'm not hiring a removal van. I'm just hiring a bin lorry.
Was it kisses? Do I get kisses this morning because I'm sitting here petting you? Where's my kiss hat? You give me kiss hat? Yeah, better. You better touch me. Well, okay.
£9 for that screwdriver.
What?
I got fed up of buying the cheapy ones and the ends going on them.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought this one just to keep them up in. But right?
Yeah.
More of the shows you love right here.
You giving up sulking?
Yeah. Well, lots of people up fishing this morning.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Salmon are running right now up to St. Clair, so
Yeah, it's that time of year.
yeah.
And if you're wondering why it's quiet, Laura's gone to the shop.
Oh, okay. It's all right
Oh.
then.
So be warned, TikTok's coming.
Where'd she go, to Tim Hortons?
Hopefully not. I just want me Dr. Pepper.
Mm.
I say you're going to Tim Hortons, tell her to get me a coffee, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one yet this morning.
Paul wants you to return the favour. Every time he goes to Tim Horton, he thinks about you. When you go, think about him.
Mm.
Yeah, it's funny how you do that. Eh? You go to Tim Hortons, searching the lineup going in the morning. You know, going, hey, where's Laura? Oh, I got to go down to Copenhagen today. I got to pull a sign, and then I'm going over to my sister's and got to cut grass or leaves or whatever's there on the ground. And
If they ever come into the money, I'm going to actually pay for Laura to go over to where Paul lives
yeah,
and actually, for one day, work in Tim Hortons. So when Paul pulls up,
yeah, there you go.
Laura serves him.
I go, holy crap!
Make a good YouTube short, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Or working on YouTube.
Why is it a YouTube short? Because you'll see the wheel marks where Paul was. I'm out of here.
Beth says you don't think the Blau is going to arrive at the bridge until at least 10:30 at the earliest. Yeah, Paul might be gone for a while. But the parking spots are getting filled up down there, though. Garth, I think that's one reason he wanted to go, right? So, yeah, look at this. Hey, rub my belly. Yeah, I'll love you if you rub my belly. Yeah.
So what time is it where you are now, Paul?
It is 10 after 9.
10 after 9. So it's 4 hours.
But remember, in a couple of weeks, our time change too, eh?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Well, this evening, Laura's only going live for 3 hours because she normally goes live at 6 UK time and finishes at 10. But she's going live at 6 but finishing at 9 because now Paul goes live 9 our time.
Yeah.
For a couple of weeks.
Okay, come on, you can get down now. You've had enough loving. Oh, I gotta quit feeding that dog. It's getting too heavy.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. I better go get a parking place.
Yeah, Garth said you don't think the Blau will come through until 10:30.
Yeah, well, I like Garth, but just to be safe than sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Look at this. I've just noticed. That's what happens when you live with Laura. Look, you get grey streaks.
I'll go back up to 4.4 knots there, Paul.
Are they?
Yep.
So what time is it where you are, Dominic?
10 past midnight.
10 past midnight. Oh, it's 30. So we're 13 hours behind you.
So it's 10 a.m.?
It's 11 minutes. Oh, no.
Should
No,
be
it's
11.
Yeah, because it's one.
You should be
10
12
past
past
one now.
1.
Yeah.
Should be 11 hours now because I'm an hour in front of you now.
Yeah.
Used to be 10, now it's 11.
Have your clocks gone forward?
About 3 weeks ago.
Or no, they always fall back in the fall.
But we're not fall, so yeah, the US, parts of the US will go back an hour, and then it'll be 16 hours. The difference between Eastern.
Would it not just be simple if the whole world just worked off the same time? Yeah. And you guys just went to bed at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, I'd be going. Well, I'd be going to sleep at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I was on your time.
It'll be dark.
Yeah,
Well,
if I was on your time, I'd be going to sleep at 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, which I did actually. I had a nana nap at the time earlier.
well, people that do swing shifts go to bed at 2:30 in the afternoon. You know.
Yeah.
When I used to work nights, I used to go to bed, used to come home and watch TV for a couple of hours and then go to bed around about 12 o'clock in the afternoon and get up at 7, ready for my 10 o'clock shift.
Yeah, I know a couple of people on the graveyard shift. They start at 7 p.m. and go till 7 a.m., get home and go to sleep.
10 p.m. till 7 a.m.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes a little bit earlier.
I used to do 10 p.m. through till 8 a.m. I used to do that 4 days a week, so I always got 12 hours overtime.
Yeah. I know a couple of people that
I've
would
only
do
done 4 days a week.
7 p.m. till 6 a.m.
But what they should do is take the time change instead of going back an hour, going ahead an hour. They should just change it to a half hour and just leave it. You know.
Well, South Australia is half an hour behind where we are.
There's some places now that they're not actually putting the clocks forward and back, isn't there?
Yeah, there's Queensland and the Northern Territory. Queensland, Northern Territory, and Western Australia don't observe it.
Yeah, we have the debate every year. Every year, guaranteed. Mid-October.
We're getting bored with that discussion. We've got other things to deal with. We've got things like let's abolish the monarchy or let's get rid of Australia Day. They're the two things that we love talking about.
So what's
Daylight savings third.
What's Australia?
Australia Day, 26th of January.
My birthday, right. So what is it?
Huh. Australia Day is allegedly when Captain Cook landed at Botany Bay in 1788.
Right. I think they're right. They should abolish the monarchy in Australia and turn it back to a prison.
Yeah.
Because the temperatures are going to get so hot over there, you guys are going to have to emigrate over here.
Yeah.
So let's put it back to the criminals and then they can cook over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hanging with JD has said, tap, tap, is this thing on? Well, if you get on the panel, it will be.
Yeah.
You're just going to keep tap, tap, tapping the keyboard.
Press Alt F5, that will restart it.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys this video. As soon as I saw it last night, I was in his stitches.
Excuse me.
It's very good. Not a Bill Gates standard, but it is brilliant.
Hi, this is my first time building.
I hate YouTube shorts. No, I don't want to subscribe. I just want the video.
No. Yeah.
96.
Oh, shut up. Right, go. Let's try this. I don't know if it's. You see that?
Yeah.
Hey, this is my first time building a PC. Hi, this is my first time building a PC.
Oh my God, look at it, eh?
Hi.
Could you give the temperature of the CPU and everything in there?
Yeah.
That'd be me building a PC lately.
Hmm.
I was, it was like 2 o'clock, and I was just flicking through YouTube videos. It come up. I just burst out laughing.
Well, here's what Paul's waiting for right here. These two here, they're up to 4.7 knots now.
Okay.
But they got that other ship in between them right
Yeah.
here, and they're towing down. So that's what Paul's waiting on. But the problem is, there's a lot of people down there that want to go through. That they are taking up all the parking spots. So Paul had to get down and get a parking spot. So.
Shit.
It might be close to an hour before they come down, but anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all about the only speed they were doing coming all the way across the lake was about 4.7 knots. So, but anyways, hopefully, Paul's gonna be down there to catch it when it does go through. But should be a pretty good video for him.
You know the bird perch you're on, Sparky? You want the rest of it? The bit you chewed off. This bit. It was like that, and she was chewing on the end.
Oh yeah.
Got right through, but she was sat on this side of it, not on the side that was holding it up. So she just suddenly went. Woof. Bin. Don't you want me? Come here. Come on then.
Yep, the Algo Sea is starting to move.
In the toilet.
They figured that one would start to move. I don't know if I can bring it.
Come on then. Come on.
Not Stream Top 5. That is
Come on.
we're here. Right?
Come on. Jump. Come on. Don't you roller skate? Your skateboard. Come on. I want to see you do some stunts. She's sulking because the kids have gone home.
Yeah. Boat nerd cam, but this is the Algocia leaving ahead of that other ship.
That's a lot of pollution.
Yeah. It's got a load of fuel because it goes I think Nanocoke or something. But they wanted to get out ahead of that other tow going through because he'll probably do 10 or 11 knots when the other one's only going to do 4.5. So they had to get out ahead of the other one. That's why it got delayed. Yeah. JD said he's going to try and take out the big rock today. Been wanting to do a fire jump for a while, but also going to try and juggle my lady friend. Whoa!
Canada, anyone?
I mean, see, play with an RC car or play with a lady friend. I mean, see, that's a hard decision, right? No, Grace, get out. These aren't for you. These are for me. These are people treats.
No, you must share.
No, go lay down. You can hear a boat or a truck on the thing there. And the brake, the Jake brake run. The Laura did another short last night or something, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's always doing YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Tim and Justin was asking me to take the internet away from her.
Mm.
But I told them, they encouraged her, they have to suffer.
Yep,
That's how I see it.
definitely. Yes.
Talking about
the devil.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Well, I played music in case it was copyright or something. So.
Now can I get some sympathy?
Hey, here comes Justin.
Yay.
Morning, Justin.
Yep. Fresh from a 6 hour stream earlier today.
Geez, I'd like to know what those seagulls are after. Look at this. Something crazy right there in the water.
Something's interesting.
So maybe somebody threw something in the water or something.
Hmm.
You know, food. They're
Fish.
just going crazy over something there. Unless there's a bunch of little fish or something there.
Could be a school of fish or crabs or
Somebody down there threw something in the water to feed the birds, right? Yeah. I don't know, fighting over something.
I was giving me another letter from the official receiver. I was about this certainly has a fishing job. Yes, been busy of it. Yes.
Somebody was saying on that website that it's probably smelt. I don't see anything with the in their beak, so. Oh, gee, there we go. My dog did have fun with that.
you think Laura would notice if I'd been to Peter Rabbit? Sparky, what's this? I'm gonna attack it.
Yep, they're back up to 4.9 knots, so hopefully half 3/4 of an hour. Oh, man. I hate these little chocolate balls. They're so tasty. Having chocolate for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Family footrest.
Yeah. Yeah. What you got a siren gun out for?
I've seen one of the boxes. I bought it to make some battery packs.
Oh,
Okay.
I was building lights for lithophanes.
David, Laura's threatening you in the chat. What's up, JD? What's up, Laura?
She won't drink my Dr. Pepper. She doesn't like it.
He doesn't like Dr. Pepper?
No, she's a Pepsi girl.
I like all soda. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'll drink damn near anything.
What's that for the cricket machine for transfer paper?
Yeah, it's just.
Commercial.
It's actually a clear one for the windows.
Well,
Absolutely not, Laura.
yeah,
If you want to sneak in videos, you need to make sure the link doesn't say shorts in it. Kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
So you got to put it in your Google Photos, Laura, and then create a link out of that and
Mm,
send it out to YouTube.
yeah.
This was my prototype for a slide for the zebra finches.
Oh, great.
She didn't like it. I built some stairs for one of the zebra finches. She couldn't fly. Never used them. She looked at them. Was like, nah, don't think so. Now she's passed on. The 4 boys we got left, love them. They're up and down all day, just up, down, up the stairs. Ridiculous.
Paul Card's coming in sight.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Laura, no.
There's still a few parking spots down there, but Paul got his in parking spot. There he is. There's that,
Yay.
yeah.
Is there a difference between UK Dr. Pepper and American Dr. Pepper?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, slight difference in can.
Oh, okay.
I think the Dr. Pepper in America's probably got different additives in. I was talking last night.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that. It could taste different. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I don't think there's a soda out there I won't drink. I'll drink orange, but Sprite, 7-Up. I don't really care. I like all sodas.
Personally, I like getting bottles of diet lemonade and adding a bit of orange cordial to it, or squash,
Yeah.
whatever you guys call it.
Yeah.
Lori, you fucking troll. You see what she did? She redid the link. Just took me to the same video. I swear she's a troll.
At least there was an attempt. You gotta make an attempt at least.
That's why I told her, stop putting the links in the chat that say shorts in them.
Yep.
Might get people drawn in more.
You know, you just want to see what a fool she's making of herself. Let's see what. Anybody want some England World Cup 1986 badges?
Yeah.
What is that?
From the World Cup 86, I think. England badges.
Oh, like little pins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
World Cup soccer. Or football, depending on what country you come from.
Well,
Put it
it's
this
soccer in the US, so that's the right way.
If you wear this bottom one, you're probably likely to be called a racist.
Yeah.
Because the National Front and English Defence League have hijacked the England flag and use it on their marches
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everything is racist these days.
Yeah, having a bald head's racist as well.
Yeah, I was watching a video and they said
Sorry,
classical
theorist.
music. They said classical music is racist.
Yeah. There was a campaign last year to have Blazing Saddles banned.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
racist as well.
Laura's
Yeah.
shorts aren't racist, they're just disturbing.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's a drone video, Justin, that she put up.
Nope. Do not click on that. Laura's a liar.
Justin,
Well, look at that. She is a liar.
Justin, you and Tim encouraged her to do these. To get at me. Now you suffer. I don't have to watch them. Even last night, Paul played one, and I didn't even watch it.
Yeah,
As long as Laura's having fun, I don't really care.
yeah.
There you go. Curtis has put a link in now.
Oh, Curtis put a link in. I'll go take a look.
Oh,
See what-
okay, that'll be a.
Careful, because Curtis is a bigger troll than Laura.
Look at that, Laura. Justin, have you seen this?
What the hell is this? Oktoberfest. Oh, that's kind of cool. What happens here is people get on this thing you've been drinking, spins around, then as it goes faster, people get thrown off, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done this.
This one again. I've freeze framed every second of it.
Oh, is that the one where he said the thing fell out of her shirt?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Ah.
this is the one we were talking about earlier today.
It was, and that was the one that he trolled us with in the chat.
Yeah.
He
It's about seven
clickbaited
or
us.
so, I thought he said it was about 7 or so minutes in.
Dude, I looked through that whole video, and the only thing you got was a good crotch shot of the one chick. That was it.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was about 7 minutes and 5 or so. I thought the deal was.
Oh, you got a ball swinging now, gonna hit you. Not to knock him off.
No, Laura, I'm not clicking on that link. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. No, is that fool me once, shame on you? Fool me twice, shame on me.
Oh, look at this. Everybody gets on it. They started up. There we go. Hey, once we have a few drinks, let's have some fun. We'll get on this and spin up and throw up after, right? Get everybody nice and drunk, and then I can spin them up so they can throw up. Ooh, it's starting to get RPM on it now.
Those at the front might as well just get off. You know they're going.
Yeah, if you're in the middle, you're definitely gonna win 9 out of 10 times. There's a lady in the middle.
Or they slow it down, then pick it up, right? That one girl, she ain't gonna last very long. There she goes. Up. Whoa, up they go.
Oh, nice little takeout there.
Yeah. That's funnier than shit. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeehaw, watch that girl with the white dress on there. She's going to go next. Boy, they're really spinning it up. Oh, there's
Yeah.
one slip up.
There goes another one.
And there's
another one.
What a tackle.
look out.
And another one.
Yeehaw.
You can
Another
literally
way. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curtis has just been sitting there watching these videos all night.
Yeah, you think Curtis have more stuff to do, right?
Yeah.
Laura's home.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't gone very long ago shopping.
Johnny went to Tesco's.
David sounded very enthusiastic about that.
Mm.
Like, well, Laura's home.
Press the link, Justin.
What was that?
Press the link, Justin.
No.
It is a great drone crash video.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Oops, snaps.
I'm gonna hire somebody just to press links for me. Warn me what they are before I look at them.
Justin, I will take that job for you on one condition. You pay
Laura's
for,
not allowed to send nothing.
yeah, and you pay for my therapy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my pre-screener.
Here's the important stuff.
Hey, Dr. Pepper.
See, if it's American Dr. Pepper, I'll drink it. UK, no.
You drink anything American.
JD said, dang, another bird squawking at David's now.
Yes,
You know what he's talking about.
They need to go and do one. And we're going to need this.
Not now. Hey, David. I'm fine.
And this is the only thing I like about going to Tesco's at the moment, David. The Christmas sandwiches.
You know when the rest of that is?
No, you won't find it.
actually, I think those ships will be down about 10 o'clock. So I think a little bit sooner there, actually. I got 20 minutes, but it's almost down to Keewatin already. So I don't know.
Oh, don't backpedal now, JD. You said what you said.
I think they'll catch a bit of a current too, and probably pick up a little bit of speed once you get closer to the opening there, but not sure. Right now, it's right here, and there's the opening. So, and it was probably better. Pick up a little bit of speed once.
Sorry, that was me.
Hang on, guys.
That was me then, that Paul. See, look, she buys me full fat Dr. Pepper and then a pack of healthy crisps.
It's Paul trying to catch another ship later.
Yeah, one that's been scratched. So it's the last chance to catch it. Well, I like this episode of Only Fools and Horses. The guy at the bar, a couple of hired the whole bar out for a party, but no one's seen her for over a week. And when she comes in, she's had a bit of a boob job. And the barman goes, "Oi, vinegar tits, get out."
You know, that company actually gets their money's worth out of those ships, though, because I think a lot of them are like were built back in like the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to bed. So, good night, all.
Now I can say this, and Dominic will listen to me. Dominic, shut up.
That wasn't me, JD. That was Tim.
Yeah.
Later, Dom.
Yeah. Good night.
Catch you later, Dominic.
Oh, Dominic, did Tim ever go live last night?
Not as far as I know. I didn't get any notification.
All right.
So, I'll check up. I'll check up in the morning.
All right.
See us.
Later.
I do have an idea for you, Dominic.
Yes.
At the end of every week, you should have your own little live with outtakes from everybody else's lives. You know, like funny moments. You could, because you're on everybody's live streams.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
You can have like an outtake at the end of the week.
Yeah, I'll certainly think about that.
Yeah. All right, catch you later, mate.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Tim was having a female friend coming over, and he said, "Oh, I was going to see if she wanted to go live with me this morning." So I don't know if I don't think you ever did, though.
Has anyone heard from Tim since?
I don't know. The way he was describing her, she seemed pretty cool. So hopefully it works out for him. Because the last woman pissed him off. So she got all uppity about him not having teeth and took off.
Just talking to Paul on the phone. He was trying to connect his iPad so he could come online with us or whatever, but he can't get the Bluetooth pair up with his phone. But I don't know, because his phone is Android and iPad is, Apple.
No,
but
it's not Bluetooth. It's not
right?
Bluetooth. That's why.
Remember a hotspot?
He needs to go into his Wi-Fi settings, turn on mobile Wi-Fi, and it will allow him to set up a password. You go settings, and then you use that to connect to the internet.
Well, he was up to where it was pairing, but it failed to connect on the pairing, right?
Yeah, it will do if it's through Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Apple don't like Bluetooth for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hotspot shouldn't matter though. That's just internet.
No, that's just your normal.
I've hooked up Android to Apple and Apple to Android through hotspot plenty of times. It works fine.
Yeah.
But if he's trying to hook up Bluetooth, I ain't gonna do anything anyway.
You can't connect it. Well, you used to be able to.
Yeah.
Right, but that's not gonna give him a signal on his tablet though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you used to be able to do it back in the day.
Well, he's up to the point of pairing, but he just said the pairing failed, so I don't know what to deal with. You know what Paul's like with electronics, right?
Yeah, but you can't pair Bluetooth Apple with Bluetooth anything else unless it's an Apple product.
Yeah.
There used to be, I don't know if there still is, They used to have an app that you could download that would make them both compatible to transfer your photos over if you were getting a new phone. But now they actually have an app for that, a specific, Google has an actual app of
Yeah.
their own for that. But it's not through Bluetooth. I don't
If he
think.
wants internet, he has to do it's the Wi-Fi hotspot. If he wants internet on his tab.
That explains the 5 people that were watching all night but didn't say anything in the chat. It was JD and Wayne fell asleep watching it.
Nice to know your live stream was riveting. Update, just
Well, it's just a sweet thought knowing Wayne and JD went to bed listening to me. I hope they dreamed good.
yeah.
When are we gonna see a picture of this lady friend of yours?
Who's that?
JD, hang with JD. He's got a new woman now.
Wow.
Oh wow, I got 101 views on that too. Nice.
Awesome. I've been lucky for you.
And I gained 2 more subscribers last night too. JD said I dreamed I got a new RC.
Get closer, almost to keep Watson or whatever the hell it is. Get closer, but yeah. Yeah, I think Paul's got a bit of a wait yet, but another half, 3/4 of an hour yet.
JD said I'm baby stepping her into my YouTube life. Don't want to scare her away.
Well, let us scare her away. We'll tell her the truth about you.
Obviously, she hasn't seen JD fly a drone, so. But you're slowly going through everything, Dave, getting ready for the move?
Yeah, just go through like all these boxes and stuff that are gathered around me. Finding all the cables I've been looking for.
Oh, yeah.
What you do?
I told her about the stream. She showed her some of Matt's show Friday night. And she has to go on there eventually. Holy crap, that's the worst show to go on.
So, what'd she think, JD? Did she at least laugh?
Hey, Marshall, I haven't seen you for a while.
He'll let you know, Justin, if she ever gets back in touch.
Marshall said he's going to put up a Christmas tree today. That guy ought to be shot.
Oh.
There's a lot of people that decorate for Christmas like 2 months in advance.
Well, no, you got to wait till after Halloween. Then you put up the Christmas decoration.
Well,
He's up for a couple more days.
I think technically the way you're supposed to do it is I think you're supposed to do it the day after Thanksgiving. And then you take it down the day after New Year's, I think.
No. All of you, no. Listen to the Christmas rhyme. The 12 days of Christmas. Christmas Eve, you put the tree up. Your family gather around, you put the tree up. On the 6th of January, 12 days later, you set fire to the tree and let the kids all dance around it. Problem solved. No putting it in the loft. Right? That is just no.
Oh, that's good then, JD. At least she wasn't like, you sick bastards, and slapped you and walked out the front door. Yeah.
Here's a picture of the ship coming down. Boat nerd got it, eh? There's a ship right there being towed. There's them way out, so. But to us on the other cam, it's way around, it's around the corner, so. But anyway, they're only doing about 5 knots, but I think the river is about 7 knots, so they'll be picking up speed there pretty soon, I think. So, but anyway, but there's a ship coming now. You can see it being towed, so.
I mean, that makes sense, JD. He is cheap. And he's doesn't seem to like Christmas too much.
It's getting closer.
Did you read the chat, David?
Yeah, I can see.
Said David Scrooge bah humbug.
I just don't see why we have to have Christmas rammed down our throats for a whole freaking 2 months before Christmas.
All that is a gimmick for you guys to go out and buy all these Christmas presents and then, do it again just before Christmas, They want that money, it's all it's about.
Well, I mean, some people like what Marshall's doing, though. He probably just really likes Christmas, so he likes to decorate for a couple months. Some people are just like that.
I can understand, 1st of December, okay? I can live with that. But I've worked in supermarkets and I know what happens.
Yeah, 'cause I've seen some people, like Sarah's mom, she goes all out for Christmas. Like every fucking room will have a tree and it's like, Jesus. JD.
Only 3.
Mhm.
I look forward to the ghost of Christmas past because I want a fucking word with my past.
Yeah, maybe you can go back in the past and stop Laura from making shorts.
I'm
He can intervene on that fateful live stream.
You have to go outside?
And if the ghost of Christmas present turns up, then I'm off to get the lottery numbers for the next big Euro Millions.
So, did you end up going and looking at that place? Didn't you say you had to do that the other day?
They've the current tenants aren't moving out until the 1st of December, so don't want anyone to go and view it until mid-November. So we're going on the 16th.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be honest, it is very small. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, nah, that ain't going to happen. I mean, Laura's 4-foot hobbit, and I think she'll struggle. Wait for the chat now to go nuts. I'm not a hobbit.
Oh my God, I hate these stupid little plastic things that they attach new socks together with. Oh, so annoying. Whenever you buy new socks and they have those little stupid plastic things.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like I got 3 new SD cards the other day. You ever try to get those SD cards out of the package?
Oh,
it's that like really like tight plastic package.
Oh, yeah.
Hard shit. Well, this is see, that kind of packaging was actually designed to deter shoplifters because it's hard to rip it open.
Yeah.
But it's like if it's coming from a warehouse, does it really need to be in that crazy of packaging?
Yeah.
Like,
Laura's gone very quiet. And JD.
Yeah, JD does that. He comes in the chat, he'll call you an asshole and then he'll take off. Mhm.
No. Fucking the command already.
I'm kind of curious how Tim's date went last night.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. Did anybody get a name just in case we never hear from him again?
Actually, no, it was just some chick that was at the recycling center. That
Oh, it's been recycled.
More or less, I think that he's gonna wake up and just find his recycling bin disappeared. Stick and move, as Renick taught me.
When my best friend died in August, I got given all the cutting mats for the cry cut machine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
8 of them. She never put the cover back on them.
Oh, gee. Well, you can wash them and get the sticky stuff, right? Back.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, good day for flying. So I got my drone all ready to go. So.
It's very titillating, JDS.
I still want to know what his first app.
Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. Hey, JDS, good morning. Mr. First.
We're trying to work out what his first app, Paul. You know?
Yeah, we're still working on that part. Well, actually, you really get down to it. I think he's the first Canadian in here this morning.
Why, you're not Canadian anymore?
Yeah, but I'm part of the show, right?
What's funny though is like he's become so well known around the community for being first. Like everybody has now correlated him with that.
It's like Dominic.
People
Came out of nowhere, now he's on everybody's stream.
Yeah. Somebody said he just fixed his clock in his car. All it needed was a bit of solder. I'll send you a link on how to fix it. You know?
Oh yeah, Dominic's like herpes, very aggressive and doesn't go away.
Oh, his sound is Dominic.
It's funny, if you look at this picture here from Boat Nerd, it looked like a ship's going to hit the bridge.
Well, as slow as they're going, I hope that they don't Titanic that bitch and go into it like an iceberg.
Well, they got to turn here in a minute, so, but anyways.
It looks like it's picked up a bit.
Yeah, it's five knots right now, but.
You're just going to hear the guy on the ship, bridge ahoy!
Yeah.
Oh no, JDS. That link,
2 knots, so I think they're starting to get in within the current a bit, probably.
that link looks a little sus, JDS.
Oh, I forgot, Wayne B. I forgot. My apologies. Okay. Well, so JDS, you were second Canadian. Sorry. My fault. Sorry,
so
Wayne.
Just when he thought he figured out the mystery.
Yeah. Sorry, JDS, you're number 2. We'll have to check it out later. We're watching Paul's out in the water there. He's getting ready to fly. They got the Roger Blau there. She's going for scrap today. So they got two tugs on it, one on the front, one on the back. They're towing it down to St. Clair there. It should be coming through pretty soon. Like if
JD.
I show it here. There it is right there. There's a tug right there in front of it, right here. But it's coming. It's almost there. Paul will be flying probably in about 15 minutes, maybe or so, hopefully. But yeah.
Oh, look, the
Hang on.
battle of the JDs in the chat now.
If I may, my dear.
I love how JDS always says he's first after there's been like 42 people in the chat.
Paul calls me, if you go to Boat Nerd, you can see it. And I said, yeah, I know. I've already showed it a couple times.
That's where she's been for the last week or so. Uptown in a boob job. She has not had a boob job. Leave it out. She brought a permit. I have not bought a permit. Call up Twickenham and see if they've got a couple of bolts missing. She has not had a boob job. That is all natural. Really? Well, she never used to have boobs. Smell the body or you know? You told me.
Okay, I do.
Who is that road that she was seen up down with the other week?
Getting a little closer. It's right here. It's up 5.2 knots, so they're getting closer to the mouth there. And of course, Paul is right down here, just south of the ship. There's a parking lot down there. Paul will be right here, where he's going to be flying from. He's in the first parking spot right there, is where Paul is right now. So, but anyways, but it's getting closer, coming.
JDS, I saw the clock was on. What was wrong with it?
I'm sorry for it. Must be horrible bad man.
I am what I am, always first.
And wouldn't it be easier just to buy a whole new one? Because that looked like a pretty easy change out. I'd just buy a new one and change it out. You like ripped it all apart and went into the boards and everything.
See, I like JDS, but I also like hanging with JD. But which one is the best? There's only one way to find out.
They're both a little mediocre.
Now look. Bye. I suppose you have to be British to know what that means, what that is all about.
Well, I mean, if you were to ask Matt, I think you would pick JDS because he did write JD in his little book, and he does say JD's a bit of a prick. Oh, Matt was ripping on him the other day. It was funny.
Well, she got the camera set up, waiting for the ship to come down through.
Oh, okay.
Okay, part of you, right?
Should have saw if there was a cool like aftermarket clock you could have put in there, JDS. Or like designed to put a cool little aftermarket one in there.
What ship that is?
JDS says, LOL, I'm the best first. He's a mini-me. LOL, he's just a prick.
Oh, I'll go counter just starting to move too. It's at 7.4 knots, but it's going into Sarnia for fuel. Okay. When you say they
And just see JD sitting at his computer with his sunglasses on. There it is. Oh. Yeah, now they're arguing in the chat.
America is cooler than Canada. I'm in America on the back. No, it's always cold in Canada, especially when with all the Eskimos, right? Yeah.
I think JD was trying to say America's just all around better than Canada.
Yeah.
Not necessarily weather.
I know, I'm just trying to give him a hard time.
I just figured I'd point that out for the whole chat, and all the other Canadians in the chat. Waiting for Wayne B to pop in here.
Well, if we didn't have Trudeau, we'd be a lot better than the US.
Justin, you know what we might have just started here, don't you?
International conflict.
Yeah. Out of South Park. Blame
Oh yeah. What was it? What's the
Harrison Phillips.
Yeah, Terrence and Phillip. Yeah. Nunya, what's up?
Hey, Nanya, what's happening?
Here comes the peacekeeper. None of your business.
I'm still waiting for Wayne B to say something in there. I mean, JD's just in here bashing Canadians,
Justin is a
Oh, I'm always throwing the wrench in there. I did that the other night when Ron and Matt were on together. I said, "So Matt, what did you say about Ron's flying again?" And I just left it. Then Matt had to explain himself.
As you do.
And it was like watching paint dry, waiting for that ship to come down through.
You literally staying down there till like 10:30?
See, I'm not completely agreeing.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to light up, but when I threw it last year, it stopped working.
Maybe you shouldn't throw it.
Just Nunya wants to know if you got your laundry done.
Yeah, we got it done. It's all done. Probably, I think there's a few pieces in the dryer I haven't folded yet, but it's all washed and dried.
Man, screw folding clothes. I'll just throw them in the basket and get them out when I need to.
Yeah.
What
The
can I?
wrinkles when I put them on.
I don't know. Most of the clothes that I own honestly don't have a problem with wrinkling, so I guess it's just the material they're made out of. I don't know. My clothes don't wrinkle. I can throw them all in the basket and just leave them in there and get what I want out, and it looks fine. I hate folding clothes, man. Ugh.
We have a closed folder.
See, I'm the type that I just open like my little drawer and I just grab all my underwear and socks and just throw it in there. I don't match them up, nothing. I just throw them in there. I'll dig through there when I need something. Sarah gets annoyed with me when I do
Laura, I found the male version of you.
that.
I found the male version of you.
Well, try folding women's underwear. That's damn near impossible. You ever tried to fold a G-string, David?
Nope.
There's nothing
Roll
there.
it up in a ball, throw it in.
Yeah, it's all you can do. There's nothing there to fold.
No.
When it comes to underwear, just chuck it straight in the drawer. Socks, pair up, put in the drawer. Clothes, get the clothes folder out, fold up, done.
Well, see, the reason why
Toss it in.
the reason why I don't like pairing my socks up is because I don't like, a lot of people will like put them in a ball, they'll put one inside of another. I don't like
Yeah.
doing that because it stretches your damn socks out over time.
Yeah.
Especially my work socks. I definitely don't do it to my work socks because I have the big long tube socks. And it'll screw them up really fast doing that because it stretches out the part that goes around your leg. Yeah, you might want to get some practice, JDS. Weren't that good before, and it's been 3 months.
With the way the temperature's been in here lately, we don't even have to put the tumble dryer on.
Well, I'm just saying, if you go by JD's comment, I don't think Canadians can fly.
Yeah.
Just kidding, JDS. Yeah. He's got a good sense of humor. I'm just glad a lot of these guys have good sense of humor because Jesus, the shit me and Matt have said to him.
Oh, yeah. You don't want Paul getting bored yet. It's getting closer, almost there.
Why'd he leave so early though if it wasn't going to be there? Because
Well, because the park eh?
why is it really busy?
Oh yeah, it's packed down. Everybody can see the ship go through.
But that's the thing though, is technically if Paul really wanted to, he could park like a block away and just throw that damn thing up and go. You don't have to be right there on the edge of the water.
Here we go. There's a tugboat.
Shit, he probably, honestly, he could probably do his flights from his house if he really wanted to.
Oh, probably.
That's right.
Background here. Yeah. There's the light. Oh, there's the ship.
To be honest, I'd be that type of person. I'd be in my backyard just doing it from my house.
Yeah.
I won't even get in the car.
See, you call me the Grinch. Look, fixed it. Told you I'd get round to doing it, Laura. 4 years ago.
JDS. Yeah.
You ungrateful sod. You always starting to suggest forming a Hollywood film company.
See what did I tell you, David? See, JDS starts crap with, or JD starts crap with JDS, and then he's just gone now.
Yeah.
He's like, "You suck," and then he just leaves the chat.
Well, Paul will probably be up in the air, but I will see if we can spot a thing.
So what you mean to say is Justin is a skinny version of Cartman.
Apparently this thing caught fire, so that's why they decided to scrap it or something. It may cost too much to fix it or something. I don't know where it caught fire, but
I think I remember this catching fire. They were doing repairs on it.
yeah, they were doing repairs on it when it caught fire.
Yeah, and they put heaters on and forgot about them.
Mhm.
Well, you think if it was, well, if it was going to the scrapyard, why aren't they just driving it down there? But I'm wondering if they had to take it somewhere else to like take the engines out or something. Maybe that's why they have to push it.
Well, there's a scrapyard over by Port Colborne and stuff, but
The reason
this is going over by Erie, Pennsylvania.
Justin, the fire was in the engine room.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's the one that had the fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But they're gonna go ahead and just scrap the whole thing?
Yep.
Guess
Would
that
they
was a
not
good.
just make it into one of them little tug push things?
Now think about this, David and Hodges, right? There was a fire in the engine room and then they decide, oh, we're just gonna scrap it. Does that not sound like an insurance scam to you?
Yeah, almost all, you know.
Yeah, there was just that one guy on board and there just happened to be a fire in an engine room of a boat that was docked.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that about the Titanic. It was unsinkable, and yet it hit an iceberg and sunk. Does that not sound like a kamikaze boat, Captain?
Well, look at everybody coming over with their cameras now. Coming over to see it, yeah.
Drone Wars!
Just remember, JDS, I'm in America. Better come through that front door quick.
So, JDS, does that mean you're retired now or what?
Anyone seen Paul yet? Or his drone?
I haven't seen the drone. Yeah, he's on the south side of the bridge. This is still not the north side, but the one at the back is struggling to pull it over to the side. Because it's almost up beside the ship the way it's pulling sideways.
So why is it so special that a lot of people want to see it being towed away?
Because that's the last time you're going to see that ship.
Is that what you tell the girls, JDS?
It's a never, Paul. I'll never retire. Still good to go.
Yeah, you wouldn't think there'd be that many people in to watch a cargo ship go by, but yeah, there's quite a few people down there.
Looks like they got another tow line ready just in case they need it. Another one on the side by the looks of it. Well, if there's anybody on the ship, I imagine that'd have to be, just in case.
Those side ones, won't they be to pull it up onto the dock?
Yeah, maybe Act 2.
Quite heavy at the back end, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that tub going like sideways almost.
It's crazy how powerful those little tugboats are too, man. They got a beefy little things. And they look tiny too when they get up on next to when they're like when they're pushing their aircraft carrier out, man, they look so small.
No, definitely.
But like I said, they'll get out there and they'll fucking nudge a ship 20 times their size.
There's Paul right there. See him? Right there, right? See my cursor?
Yeah.
There's Paul right there. Yep, now he's flying back this way. Unless there's somebody else in the air too.
I wouldn't be surprised because it seems like whenever there's something like that going on down there, usually 2 or 3 drones will be in the air.
Yeah.
Because he's run across quite a few drones before.
Yeah. Hopefully don't run interference for him. It's funny, you got the tug in the front there. He's pulling like hell, and the one at the back's probably going backwards, trying to hold it back, keep it straight.
Oh, what's up, Bill?
Oh, it looks like ice below the
Morning, Bill.
paint.
Hey, Bill.
It's just me, David and Hodges right now, and Murray's down there
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah, Bill, they're just pulled out there, dear. This is Roger Blow. Wow. It's going for retirement. They had a fire on board. The tugs are towing it down by Erie, Pennsylvania. So Paul's out flying this right now.
Say there's a fire now. I'm starting to think it was an insurance scam.
Well, I didn't see any place for fire damage anywhere on the ship itself. Maybe it's going to cost too much converted or something. I don't know. Nope, that's not Paul. That's a bird. A little pixelated when they go in close like that. That's better. That's kind of. That's it. Back up a little bit too. We see Paul over here flying around. Because I imagine he'll fly that several times around. There's Paul's vehicle right there. Oh. Everything must be okay because he's still sitting there. So, not like he disgusted and lost his drone or anything. So. Okay.
Look at the sky.
It's a good sized ship too, though, you know. Well, you got over here. See the damage there on the side? Yeah.
Garth said it was $100 million worth of damage. That's why.
You see it right here? Yeah, look at the paint where it's all peeled. And there's like a vent or something. They opened up right here on the side of it.
Looks fixable.
Oh, that's where they unload this ship here. That's a conveyor that comes out the side. But you can see the damage from the planes that come out of there. Up there's Paul right there flying. Right there you can see him. Going down, down. Oh no, maybe that's a bird. No, I don't know. Maybe he's coming into land already. No, Paul's over here though.
Yeah, Bill.
It's quite a big ship, really.
We've been having to deal with him all morning, Bill.
Look how wide that ship is, eh? Whoa.
I think that seagull's going to have to move.
Well, there's Paul right there. There's a drone right there where my cursor is. He's still flying around. Yeah, right there. Yeah, there's Paul flying. Look like he's going around the front of the ship now. No, stop. Going back.
That seagull on that boy, oh, it's on the lamp, isn't it? So I thought it was a boy out at the sea.
Yeah. Look at that tugboat throwing the steam to it. Look at that. Just got the motor just trying to keep it from.
Like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got the coals going to it. Yeah.
Oh, Bill came in just talking straight shit to JDS. Oh, JDS, I think you met your match. Boys from Newfoundland don't play.
Yeah. Well, look at them trying to pull sideways on their ship now, eh? They're pulling it closer, trying to keep her from going too far to the right. You'd be doing the same thing down at the bottom back there when they go around the other curve.
Looking forward to the 10 o'clock news tonight. Relations between Canada and the United States have become strained after a British man caused a fight in a chat.
Yeah, thing down at the bottom back there when they go around the other curve. Yeah. Well, Paul's still
Garth.
fighting.
Did you mute your YouTube this time, Garth? You always forget.
Yeah, I did.
He's
Thanks
starting to remember.
Thanks for reminding me, Justin.
Howdy, Garth.
Howdy.
That sounds like Elmer.
It is. What's going on, Hodges?
Hey, what's happening?
So I was close to 10:30.
Yeah, you're right. It's 10:30, but it's already gone by.
They sped it up,
Yeah, a little bit.
Once they
Yeah,
got
Paul.
it going, they really I think they're trying to get through here.
Yeah, well, I think what happened is that the current's about 7 knots, right? So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
start getting into that when it come in. I think they start picking up that current and start going a little quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they got to go around that big curve. And then when they get down there where they are now, just a little bit, they got to go around the opposite way around the Black River. And then
Yeah.
after that, it's better for them. Okay. But this
Now
is,
that tug's going to flip around to the other side here shortly.
yep, exactly. So I was bummed out. I was going to try to make it up there, but I had to go do something. So I missed out on getting up there. So I'm gonna watch it when it comes by my area. Okay, down here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Down in the when it and going into the Detroit River, right at the mouth of the river. I'm gonna drive it because I can get down to the mouth of the river from where I live in
Yeah.
20 minutes. So
Yeah. Yeah, if you watch now, that tug's starting to back off now for the other corner.
yeah, he's got a little ways to go.
This
But
side.
the current is all over the place there, right there. This whole
Yeah.
area is.
Yeah. I think Paul will be done flying it now, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll be showing up at in his seat there in a second there.
Yeah, he'll come along shortly.
He's only 5 minutes away. The guy.
Yeah. He's only about 5 or 6 blocks away from there, right?
Yeah, and just to give you guys an idea, this area right where he flies is right underneath the Blue Water Bridge. Is kind of it's a city, sort of a parkland, city park that's just absolutely beautiful. Probably the best spot. Not probably, it's the best spot on the river, the St. Clair River, or if for that matter, the Detroit River, to watch boats coming in because of its, on one side where he sits in his car there, he's on the riverside. On the other side of the bridge is Lake Huron. So it's just an absolute gorgeous area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just watching the tug now. He's starting to
Yeah.
go to the other side and pull it back the other way now.
Yeah,
When
see,
he
because the
turns.
current is going to push up against the right shore now. Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Well, actually, probably the other way.
But in order to do it, in order to be, they're not working against each other, right? So,
Yeah, they're doing a yeoman's job there, that's for sure. Now they're going to make a huge right turn here, so it's a toughie. He was when his stern there back 5 minutes ago, man, he was way too close to the shoreline there. So That's why they wouldn't want another freighter anywhere close to him here when he gets through this part.
Now
The
he's
rest of the way, there isn't any sharp turns like this, okay? I mean,
But the current,
there's turns everywhere, but all the way down to Lake St. Clair, but not as sharp as these first few here.
You're too late, JDS. I just bought it.
yeah, that tugboat will probably start pulling the coal to it here in a minute. They'll turn it. The other one's pulling it around, but the other one's got to stop back in from swinging too far.
Yeah. Yeah, you see what he's doing there? He's going the other opposite way. See,
Yeah,
they're
he's going
starting
now,
to do the turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they get that thing moving, you know, they a lot of weight to move, you know.
And that thing's quite wide. I was surprised how wide that thing is, really.
Yeah, this was my favorite freighter for a long time because back in the 70s and 80s when I used to do a lot of sailing on the lakes and the rivers here, you would always see it. I would always see it. So it was, you know,
Yeah.
a welcome sight. And you know, and it's a little different freighter than even this was back in the days before there were a lot of 1,000-footers around.
Yeah.
It's not a 1,000-footer, but it is wide as a 1,000-footer is. So
Yeah, it's as wide as a 1,000-footer is. Yeah.
yeah. And that's why
So when was this ship built? You know?
72, I think, something like that.
Well, it's old,
Right
but it's
around
not.
the time the first couple 1,000-footers were made.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about 50 years old then.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and
that's
it still will be running, except for they had this tragic fire last winter. Okay, where actually it was 2 winters ago, but in winter storage, they kind of screwed up on they always put auxiliary heaters on the inside of it, okay, to keep it warm, you know, keep it relatively warm, even the whole winter long. And there was a fire that started and they just couldn't stop it. And so, I mean, it doesn't look like there was much fire damage, but the whole inside of the boat.
The hell's that going along with the tug?
Yeah, particularly in the back end where all the mechanics for the conveyor are and everything just melted basically. It was they had a hell of a time, and it was, you know, the diesel fuel and all that stuff, and they had a hell of a time stopping the fire. And so, and you know, just it's too expensive to try to rebuild it, I guess. So
Yeah.
That looked like a jet ski going alongside the tug, and the police boat going out to them.
yeah, and they the reason why they had to wait as long as they did was because the agency that investigates marine things or whatever, and insurance companies and everything, they had to wait for this long drawn out investigation on exactly what happened, because before insurances could be paid and all that kind of stuff. So
please search UNICEF Yemen online and text Yemen to 84915. Help save a child's life today.
I suppose we should be seeing Murray right about now.
He should be coming home right about now.
Yeah, right about now. Well, you know what? He just did a, I don't know, he's his car might have, you know, did one of these, Paul, and like went towards Tim Hortons, you know, so he might have got some, it is Sunday, so I don't know, maybe he got a box of those Boston cream pie things or whatever they are, donuts. Boston cream donuts, is that what they are?
Got a box of Timbits.
And some, I don't know, I don't think he drinks coffee. Does he drink coffee, Hodges?
No, he hates coffee. He's like me.
Yeah.
He drinks Pepsi.
Donuts, though.
Yeah. But 10 o'clock on a Sunday is, man, that place is packed. So I don't know about in your area, Paul, but I bet it's there's a big line there. People getting out of church and stuff.
Talking about churches, we're in Lancashire, where I'm originally from. They're talking about opening a Tim Hortons in an old church.
Perfect.
Ah. Is there, so there's Tim Hortons in the UK, eh?
Oh yes. And no, Lord, we're not going. Not after last time.
Now that's is that in Wales, Lancaster?
No. Lancashire's near, it's England, but it's north of England, northwest of England.
Isn't that's David's favorite place as Wales?
No, it's not.
I thought you were from Wales, but David.
I lived in Wales.
Oh, okay.
Welsh Rob's from Wales.
JDS. I think he's talking about the dude that used to do the diabetes commercials. You see that, Garth? JDS
No, I'm not
says-
watching the stream right now.
JDS says, what did he say? He says, Garth, you look like that actor and sound like him too.
Oh, Wilford, well, this is what I get. I
Yeah.
get the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid, okay? Or Wilford Brimley, the old actor that was on
Oh, Wilford Brimley, yeah.
Wilford Brimley, you know, mustache. And anybody that had a big mustache, Paul calls me Elmer Fudd, you know, in honor of the Warner Brothers cartoons. And some people have, I think the best one I've ever gotten was the guy with the 6-gun shooters, okay? Pistol Pete or something like that. Really old Disney cartoon. The guy, I wish I could remember the guy's name.
Yeah, JDS
He had a
said,
big
"Whoa,
giant
whoa."
mustache, and he always had 2 6-shooters in his hand.
Oh,
What was his name?
the cartoon, right?
Yeah, cartoon.
Something Sam, wasn't it?
Yosemite Sam, you got
Yosemite
it.
Sam,
That's
yeah.
exactly. So that's probably my favorite. Just call me Yosemite Garth.
Yeah, JDS says the guy that I said you look like, that was definitely him.
Okay.
He was thinking of. So when people come up and ask you that, you should just be like, "Oh, thank you. You want an autograph?" Just play it off like you're actually.
Well, then the other one I get that really
Tom Cruise.
kind of screwy to me because number one, I'm not from down south. Number two, I don't listen to country music, is Garth Brooks. Okay, not so much anymore, but back 20 years ago, man, that's all I got. Garth Brooks, so I guess he's not that popular nowadays. So
Talking about confusions, the other week I was walking down the road and there was a car coming along and he was shouting sexist comments like, "Oh, check that ass out, but she's nice," and everything. And as he went past me, he went, "Oh, it's a bloke," and he went, "Get your fucking haircut." I was like, "Fuck off, I do it to wind you up." Every time he goes past now, he just shouts, "Get your haircut." Fuck off. I like my hair. Well, I don't, but I'm used to it now. When you're pulling a cable off,
Yeah, they're going through now. Unless Paul's flying that chip too. I don't know.
no, Paul's at Tim Hortons. I bet you $100.
Mm.
He's caught up in the line.
Let me see here. Let me.
So the real question is, JDS, who's the better pilot, you or JD?
Can you see the cars? You can't see the cars, eh?
We just going back a bit there. Just Because the El Garcia is right behind him, but he's going into things. They're backing up here.
Yeah.
Just trying to go back a bit there, see if they go where Paul was parked. They're trying to. Oh, there was a drone flying. Okay. Yeah, Paul he's still flying. Yep, he's just coming into land there now. So he did the El Garcia too. So he flew that second ship. So
I like how the camera that he watches all the time is actually recording him. Watching him.
He just come into land from the El Garcia going through too. So he said, well, I guess while I'm here.
Lynn said Paul's packing up now, so he's on his way.
Yeah.
Yeah, JDS, because he was talking about how he was so much better at RC cars than you, and so that's why I was curious who was the better pilot.
Is instead of Paul Murray and Friends, just say Paul and Friends. That way, when I take over, it's me, Paul. Yeah. Hey, Len. Good morning, by the way. Yeah.
Morning, Len.
Tell you what, Justin, you're doing great on the steering it.
Well, I got a little bit. I got to head out. I got to go do a sign and go down, cut some grass or leaves or whatever, mulch them all up today and stuff. So I'll wait till after Paul gets back and talk to him for a few minutes first. But I want to leave here around. I'd like to around 11 o'clock. But
the good news is I've got something that Paul gave. So
yeah,
JDS, this is for you.
Or whatever.
Yeah, see JDS, JD never answers. He came back in, said sit out a few plays, JDS, and then just again gone.
Yeah.
Get you back now, Justin.
Do I?
I can get you back now. At least I called you a sir.
Holy hell, David. You ain't kidding. No, David AZ sent me a link to a Dutch pilot girl on YouTube. Look her up. Oh my God.
I'm not clicking no link. It'll be fucking Laura's stuff. I ain't falling for that one.
Wow, those the tugboats are going 7 knots now.
Yeah. Wow, because the river's at least 7 knots too, right?
Yeah.
JDS and Bill, take a look at that link right there.
7.1 knots. Whoa. Hang on. Let me mute myself here.
Paul is pulling in the garage as we speak. What in the hell did you do to my name?
So stir it a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm not even kidding, Bill. Yeah. That's
Justin,
like
it's been like that for about 5 minutes.
I wasn't even looking because I was reading something on my phone.
But I get my revenge for the other night. When you called me the angry Brit.
Oh yeah. How'd you like to ride that plane, Bill? Well, that's good then.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Bill's in my high club for sure.
That they're like all of the, if you will, the Cold War tactics, and yet time and time again you see members of Congress and others falling for it. Perhaps they're falling for it, perhaps they're simply don't have their guards up because they're not worried about Iran, they're not worried about Russia, they're worried about China. But they should.
Bill, let's put this shit on
Hey,
autopilot.
guess who's back?
I'm back. I'd have been back sooner, but Lynn told me to get the Algo C.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Okay.
Well, the good news is, Paul, we can actually criticize your drone flying because we've actually seen it.
Yeah, my girl told me to get the Algo candidates, not the Algo C. Get my ass since I'm down there. Make the most of it.
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, we watched your drone flying on your monitor screen.
Did you
Oh, they
see
showed
any,
it?
Yeah.
Did you see any other drones down there?
Oh, I didn't, but doesn't mean they weren't there.
Yeah, because usually when, like I said, I was telling Hodges, usually when something like that's going on, sometimes you'll run into at least one or two other ones.
Hey, Lenny. Oh my. Boy, you know, when it went around that curve down in the river south of the bridge, boy, was it close to the break wall.
Yeah, we was all saying that.
Yeah.
Well, from my perspective, it was really close to the break wall.
Yeah.
Lynn did some research and it's not going to be scrapped. It's going to long-term storage. And then they're going to decide what they're going to do.
Oh.
There you go. Oh,
What,
hold on.
on the side?
I share the wrong screen. There we go. There you go. The Dutch pilot girl. If anybody's interested.
Not in the Dutch now.
That's what I do. Okay.
Get any curious people while you were down there flying, Paul?
Oh, there was tons of people. Wow.
No, I'm talking about for that came up to you to ask you about the drone or anything.
They were all pretty much into their own thing, but yeah, they always, I always get oohs and ahs, you know? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's neat. Ooh, you know?
I still want an Inspire one.
Well, you were the feature on the camera behind you.
I was?
You was. He watched you coming into land. Showed you coming into land.
Yeah, after the Algocia or Algo-Can or whatever.
Yeah,
one
I'll
of
go Canada, yeah.
them.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah,
how you doing?
good. How are you doing?
Good.
Sounded like Ron for a
You go to
split
Tim
second there.
Hortons?
That's what I thought. I thought Ron was back.
No, I didn't go to Tim Hortons.
We were betting on, I was betting, I lost money, man. I was betting on Tim Hortons.
Well, you're gonna have to pay, you're gonna have to pay the house, which would be, Paul Hodges is the house today, so he's the
Yeah.
one, just send him the money.
Mm.
Right, Paul?
Yep, whatever, yep. I'm just doing a quick text here.
Yeah, Lynn told me to get my butt back here because you had to leave at 11.
Yeah, I want to, well, I got to go down to Diane's. I got to pull a post and got my drone gonna take my drone with me just in case I see something I want to fly and
Sure.
then come back. I got some other stuff I want to do. I got to clean up my passenger seat. Now, I will warn you right now, tomorrow morning, Paul, I got a request. I have to go pick a lady up in Elmer in the morning and
Yeah.
bring her into work because her truck has gone in for repairs. So I got to pick her up in the morning, but I got to wait for her school bus run to be done. She don't get back till 9:30. Then I got to take her over and drop her off at Enterprise Rent-A-Car so she can get a vehicle for a few days.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be probably close to 10 o'clock before I'm available tomorrow.
We'll just play it by ear, Paul.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, David usually is around.
I really think that goes against his contract, Murray.
Did Justin change his name? He's now Sir Stir-a-Lot?
Instead of stir it a lot. He's been stirring trouble between JDS and
Stir-a-lot.
Oh, really?
I have not. I would never do such things.
causing severe diplomatic relations between Canada and the US.
Really?
JD and JDS started fighting, and I was like, "Come on, guys, let cooler heads prevail." I never said anything negative.
You need to change your name to Sir Lie-a-Lot.
I would never stir up the pot like that.
We'd have to talk to Sarah about the Lie-a-Lot.
Garth, don't you bring up Hazel again.
I think Sarah's got enough with the Justin's lies from a while ago when he said he had a big one. She's still waiting to find it.
Oh, Justin. Whoa.
I did tell her I was 12, but she found out I was only 10, so it was a little discouraging.
Hey, Paul, were anybody else flying drones there?
I didn't see anybody,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean it wasn't. You know, the drones are so small now that
You might not have seen it.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You go, Paul. Block tight.
Pictures. Delete. Delete. Delete.
Are you going to show us the vid?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
All right, cool.
Delete. My hands were so cold, I kept hitting the stop stop record button. I had to keep hitting it over and over again. So
You gotta get yourself some, those, wide receiver gloves or something for the drone flying.
okay, here we go.
Justin, do you want to really, really stir it with Tim? Tell him I'm throwing away some filament.
Filament. Okay. Wow, you went way out after them, eh?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. That's a nice shot. Wow, that's a cool shot right there, Paul. Wow, I like that.
Yeah, I was only 20 feet off the water there.
Yeah.
And I start to go up.
Yeah. There you go, Garth. You wanted that low shot. You got-
Yeah. You see that? You're starting to wise up, Paul.
The world according to Garth, isn't it?
When you start out. Yeah, that's a little farther out than you usually start, right, Paul?
Yeah, because I saw it and says, well, hell, I better go get it. So
Yeah.
and especially this one, I
Yeah.
don't care if I've got a lot of extra video.
Yeah, you
because
can always chop it up.
you're never gonna get much video after this. I was telling everybody earlier that it's kind of a sad story because this was one of my favorite freighters back in the day when I was a kid, and I used to do a lot of sailing because I used to see it all the time, and it was always this big wide thing, you know what I mean, that came
Oh, yeah.
by, when you came close to it. And
It's got a wide stance. Well, according to everybody, I thought it was being towed for scrap. It's being towed for long-term storage, and then they're going to decide what they're going to do.
oh, that's even cooler.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, I was telling people alongside the shore that, these billionaires and everything in the world, if they wanted to leave their mark on something in history,
Yeah.
because when they die, who gives a shit about how much money they got? If they were to spend $100 million and get the blow back up and running properly, they could always hang their hat on that,
Yeah, and maybe, wow, that's I don't know, what do you think a new freighter would cost?
Oh, probably 200
I
million.
already got one in here, but I'm trying to catch the other one.
Yeah, that's great. So they're gonna store it
Go give me a
down in,
container with the lid.
Conneaut then, or?
Yeah, they're going to
Catching 'em
decide.
for-
At Chenault.
Trying to catch him a couple.
Okay. Wow.
Hurry up, hurry
Yeah,
up.
It was built down there. It was built in Lorraine, Ohio, so,
Lorain, Ohio.
yeah, so. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Paul. I'm glad I'm glad I came on here because I got to hear that little bit, because I thought they were gonna take it and just cut it
Chop
up.
it up. Yep.
Yeah, make beer cans out of it or something.
But that ship don't look that old or rusted.
No,
or-
it's,
Built in
always-
built in 1972.
yeah, but it's always been,
Well maintained.
yeah, well maintained and majestic looking because of its width. It's got,
See
like-
how when I zoom in and it doesn't allow me to focus. So when I zoom out, it focuses again.
All right, come on, hurry up.
I don't know whether it's an autofocus thing or what.
All right. You ready?
You must have a couple files on that, don't you, Paul?
All right, close, hurry up.
See, now it's focused.
Where'd it go?
Good shot of it going under the bridge now.
I was surprised how wide that ship is. It's a really wide one.
yeah. Yeah, that's why,
Yeah,
you know, when you're on a boat, like in my case, it would have been a sailboat, and you go behind it, okay? You know, the one thing you always noticed about it, it was the width of it, you know, and I mean, it's just, you know, very
there he is.
the beefiest of all the freighters, especially back in those days, because back in those days, there wasn't any 1,000-footers, you know, so. Whoa,
You must have another file on it, Paul, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me screen share. Stop.
I don't think you can.
are you going to drive, do you have to wear your own orange jacket when you're doing signs, Paul, or is that just your orange jacket?
It's just my coat.
Yeah.
See, this is where these little clips, and then it stops,
No.
and then stop share. Go to the next clip.
But that clip wasn't done, Paul. It was only partway across.
Okay, screen share. Well, when you get to the back here, you can see where the trailing tug is pulling like a son of a gun to get it away.
I know, you seen it. You were just pouring the coals to it, eh?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, here it's not bad.
No. But on that curve there, when they start going the other way there.
yeah, we got to watch it on stream cam because Mr. Hodges was running the scan. Oh,
Okay, so now let me
Got a third ball.
next one.
which did you use the Air S or
Air 2S, Air 2S, yep.
because you were talking about
Yeah.
two drones before you left?
Yeah.
And you also were berating my idea that it wasn't going to be there till 10:30.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way. Oh, that's a great. Yeah, see that tug's starting to bend around now. This thing was really drifting towards the shoreline there, right, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
You got to see this live, Murray, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see, look, yeah. And this is where he starts getting a lot of smoke coming out of his where he's putting the coals to him, like Mr. Hodges said.
But see how that stern is getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
how black.
You gotta hand it to the tug guys. They had a rough job here.
Yeah, the current.
That's a beautiful shot there. Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how close in he is there?
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is where you can
that's-
see how close he is.
Yeah, that's worth the shot right there. You gotta send it to the Coast Guard, they'll probably get in trouble. Send them a ransom note to the Great Lakes ship.
But you can see he's still sliding that way.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had their hands full, that's for sure.
You can see the smoke back here. That's the other tug.
Yeah.
But you can see the black around the back end of it. You know, like where
Well,
the-
that's because here's the conveyor system here on this one.
Yeah.
And that's what caught fire.
but look at it, yeah, but even above it, you look at it, it's all peeled up.
Yeah, it They had a hell of a time
It's
stopping.
obviously fixable, must be.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
All it takes is money.
Yeah, I can't see it taking that much money.
$100 million is the estimate.
Yeah, there's a point of smoke to it there. Trying to get,
Yeah, maybe somebody will wise up and just say hell with it and buy it.
Write a check. Yeah.
oh, good stuff.
It's the only one of its kind. It's another one of those one of a kind freighters. I mean,
Yes.
See, Paul, start yourself a GoFundMe. Have a whip round on YouTube. Get the money together, buy it, do it up, and rename it the Paul Murray.
Yeah. Well, you're the host now.
Okay. I'm going to give you this quick, just in little bits and pieces.
So he did fly that
Here's-
one.
here's the Algo Canada.
Mr. Hodges was guessing that you had flown this.
Did you
one
have to
too.
put another battery in, or is that the same battery?
I put it. The battery I used on the first one was only at about 50 or 60%, but
Now is that
I just
is
swapped
that a
it.
fuel tanker? Is that what that is?
yeah, yep.
Okay.
Liquid fuels.
Liquid fuels. Okay.
No smoking. Safety first. Don't get anywhere close to that tug then.
We have the solution. Meet the breakthrough award-winning All Can Win. All Can Win instantly convert digital or printed text into audio.
Okay, guys. Well, I got to run. So,
Catch you later, Paul.
Okay,
Yep.
Paul. Thanks, buddy.
hey, not a problem, Paul. I'll see you tonight.
All
Yeah.
right. Sounds good.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Somebody's got a tortoise, turtle.
Justin's got a tortoise.
No, I think that's probably Sarah's tortoise, turtle.
Well, what would that turtle be doing underwater? They don't have gills.
No. It's a snapping turtle.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah, those are
What?
nasty. Stick your finger in there, Justin.
What? With two hands. All right. So we got. Oh, no, get off there. So you
He
see
knows
that?
what's coming, right?
See the lizards?
Oh, yeah.
oh, he eats the lizards.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yep,
that
just
animal
got one.
goofy? Chomped him down, right?
Yeah. There's the other one right there. It's floating in the water. He's like,
You
I'm
should
the
turn the microphone up. We can hear the lizards screaming. Ah!
Or maybe not.
Oh, no. He didn't get any one of them yet.
Probably not hungry.
I believe over here they're going to be banning feeding live food to animals.
You just got to give them some kind of feed, right?
Yeah, you can still give them, like snakes. You can give them dead
Beans
mice.
and toast. Beans and toast. That's what you
Yeah, you
give
give them that as well.
Beans on toast. There you go.
on toast.
But you can't give it a live mouse.
Why not?
There it goes.
That's kind of that's natural
Move your hand, Thomas.
It is.
selection.
Well, the sad part of it is those little lizards probably have drowned by now.
Oh no, they're
Oh,
floating
they're
on the
still
water.
swimming.
Yeah, they're floating.
I think it's more down to the
There he goes. Boom.
Now he got away. Oh, got one in the corner, I think.
No, he sees a leaf in there.
This is a Wild Kingdom on a drone show. Hey, Paul, I was trying to watch the Mesabi Miner go through Port Huron this morning,
Yeah,
and Jesus Christ, it was so foggy you couldn't see anything,
really?
Even on the stream cam, I went all the way through it, and I I still never saw it, okay? But I wanted to tell you, and then, the fog lifted in your area. About 9:30, my wife and I were gonna go over to the west side. We got in the car and we turned around. It was so foggy here, you couldn't see a foot in front of your face, okay? So it's really funny that, and then I was looking at my a screenshot from my stepdaughter's phone on the west side. It was sunny and clear, okay? So anything, we're over by Lake St. Clair, so the fog hasn't lifted here yet. We're lifted in your area early. So.
He just swallowed one whole.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got the little one.
Do you have to
Look,
feed him?
watch. Boom.
Oh, he's got that one, I think.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh. Man, I don't think you'd want to stick your finger in there.
Oh no, and he's a small one, man. You get in the lakes around here and there's ones that are 10 times his size.
Yeah.
My sister got this guy at a fair like 20 years ago and has had him ever since.
Really?
Yeah, won him at a little fair.
Wow.
JD said he really wants a tortilla wrap.
But yeah, he loves. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, he loves lizards. And we have so many lizards around here. I mean, you can go outside and catch 10 of them in like 5 minutes.
Really?
Oh, he goes
they're
outside?
everywhere. No. I'm just saying we'll go outside and the kids will catch a couple lizards every few days for him.
Oh, okay, but you don't let him out.
No. You'll go out to the you'll go outside and there'll just be freaking hundreds of lizards all over the back porch, and they like to hang out on the screens. You'll see tons of them.
Another reason not to live in Florida, right? and alligators and whatever else, right? You
Well,
got alligators walk down the street too?
Did you ever see that video of that big alligator here in Florida? Let me look. I'll show it to you.
The one that's in the swimming through somebody's house?
No. Hold on. This one is freaking huge.
Where's Sparky at, David? He looks like he's missing from the scene.
He's up here. Sparky, come on. Come in. Yeah, come on.
Sparky?
There you go, Garth.
Oh my God. Look at the size of that thing. See, those are the ones that they can swallow you.
That's on a golf course.
Yeah.
He's looking for his lost ball.
He's looking for a golfer.
But you get a good size comparison by this ditch right here, or the sand.
Oh God, that thing is huge. That's about as big as they get, right?
Yeah. If they're over 15 feet, I think, and they become, or if they're over 10 feet and they become a nuisance, you can kill them.
Oh.
But I think this guy here was like 15 or 17 feet. But yeah, he could munch the front of your car off with no problem.
Yeah.
That dude is big.
Could you imagine it walking through a McDonald's drive-through?
There's Sparky. Sparky wasn't too happy about that alligator.
He's a real famous one around here. They've seen him on that golf course tons of times, but he doesn't seem to bother anybody, so they haven't done nothing about it.
Yeah, because they can't report him because they've been eaten by him.
Well, when you're playing golf there, you got to keep a spare chicken in your
Just every-
golf bag.
Yeah, just every once in a while, they find a pair of golf shoes in a sand trap, you know. There was a video, I don't know, maybe 10 or more years ago,
Okay.
Justin, that a big gator like that actually did eat somebody. And a guy was missing, and they found his golf cart, you know, and it was down by one of the lakes close. He was in a bushy area. Okay, and they found his golf cart. And then they found that a gator, and they cut the gator open, and sure enough, you know.
You know, what was real sad was about I want to say about 4 years ago. Over at Disney World, there was a kid playing by the edge of one of the lakes at Disney World, and a gator came out and snatched the kid.
Oh,
And the
geez.
parents couldn't do nothing about it, and they sued the shit out of Disney.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is the thing, is if Disney knew there was gators in that water, which in Florida, the rule of thumb is just assume there's a gator in every body of water. You just
Yeah,
have to assume
absolutely,
that.
yeah. They had
They
to shut that, didn't they have to shut that down? They had to shut that whole area down, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, because they had to search for the gator that took the kid because there was nothing the parents could do. The gator grabbed him, pulled him underwater, and he was gone that quick. But
Yeah.
the stupid thing is there was no barriers around that entire lake, and Disney should have had a 4 to 6 foot barrier fence around the edge of that lake. Because it wasn't like there was like a little, you know, beach there for people to hang out on or nothing. It was just the edge of it. And they didn't have any kind of barrier surrounding it. And a kid walked right up to the edge, and the gator came out of the water and snatched him that quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should have had something set in place, or either that, or they should have a team of people that comb through those waters nonstop, pulling gators out of there and getting rid of them and moving them to another area. There's some places that have that. They'll have a team of guys that just go out, and that's all they do is comb certain lakes, and then they'll
To
make
be
sure
honest,
there's
it's
nothing
not
in
a job
there.
I would want to do. Excuse me, Mr. Alligator, you're moving. You want to bet? Ack.
Oh, people still swim in the lakes around here. Even though there's gators in there, they'll still swim in them.
Eek. That's
You won't
scary
catch
to
my
me.
ass in one of it.
No.
You at least have to be aware, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
there's so many around. And it's not the ones that you see that are a problem, it's the ones that you don't see.
Right.
It's like Australians with sharks, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
see, in Australia, they have the sea crocodiles. They have big congregations of those, and they are aggressive as hell. Like, they will literally, as soon as you hit the water, 15 of them will come right at you.
Meanwhile, in the UK, the only thing we have to be wary of, cows and the Welsh.
And the Welsh?
And the Welsh.
I thought it was the Scots that you had a problem with, you know?
No, we don't have a problem with Scots.
The Welsh. I don't know if, what's that guy, Rob? Welsh
Yeah,
Rob
Welsh
is
Rob.
probably not gonna like that.
Oh, don't worry, we have digs at each other all the time.
And you know, that's another thing, like we were talking about, you know, during this hurricane and stuff, you know, bull sharks are really bad too. And you'll actually, you know, they found bull sharks all the way up as far as the Mississippi River
Oh, yeah.
because they can survive in freshwater. They're able to do both.
Yep.
And you'll get really bad storm surges in certain areas, and it will literally pick up bull sharks and drop them in the middle of lakes and shit. And then they're worse than crocodiles or alligators. They are aggressive as hell.
Yeah, the only deadly animals over here are adders if you get bitten in the wrong place, and false widow spiders if you get bitten in the wrong place.
Black widow spiders?
False widow. Sorry, not false widow. They're only about that big, but if they feel threatened, they'll go for your neck.
Ooh.
I feel, if I'm not mistaken, I think black widows are actually the one spider I think that are everywhere in the world. I think they're.
No, not here.
I could almost swore they're the one spider that's almost everywhere.
Common house spider. Got one of them in the kitchen, sitting above the cooker. It's been there for about 3 months.
Should send him over to David to put him in the tortoise thing. in the snapping turtle.
I don't kill spiders. They have a job to do.
Yeah, they gotta take care of the Welsh, right?
Yeah. When we first moved here, about a couple of months after we moved in here, the flat downstairs, not below us, but down and across, the couple moved in there, and this guy was built like a tank. He looked like Mike Tyson on steroids sometimes. You know, always in the gym, always fighting. And one night, there was lots of girls screaming. And I said to Laura, I went, I need to go down and make sure he's not killing her. And Laura was like, stay out of it, you'll end up dead. And I was like, nah, got to do it, got to go down. Went and knocked on the door. The girl actually opened the door. And I went, is everything okay? She went, yeah, she was in hysterics. And I went, what's so funny? She went, look. And this guy, he was actually on a table, on a box, wearing her high heels, because there was a little spider about this big under the table. When we move out, they'll all be lost here because I'm the one that normally catches the spiders and lets them go.
Well, how many people are living where you live?
There's 8 flats or 8 apartments.
Okay.
Wow.
So I was somewhat right. Hold on, let me show you.
16 if you count the other block.
So this is where they're generally located, where the yellow is. So they're pretty much in a lot of areas. So yeah, the UK is just right out of their reach.
They're too cold. It's probably too cold for them.
But I mean, that's still a lot of, area worldwide. That's
It
quite
won't
a
be
bit.
long before it's like the false widow spider. Up to a couple of years ago, no one ever heard of them. And then all of a sudden, somebody got bit by one, had to have his leg amputated. I mean, the fact that he saw the spider's nest and decided to attack it with a brush was probably the biggest mistake he made. But ever since then, we've been told to, not to annoy them. Just let them do what they need to do. I just put them in a tub, chuck them straight out. Bye.
What is it?
The false widow.
Uh,
It has to catch you right, or to be fatal, it has to catch you in the right place. Because if it catches you in your leg, you can go to the hospital and have the anti-venom. If it catches you in your neck, you're pretty much screwed. The one place I would never like to live is Australia. Sit down to take a crap and you just get this sharp pain in your ass.
oh yeah, polar bears are dangerous. I'll tell you what, man, grizzly bears though, God, man, they are on a whole nother level.
Just take a
Those
pic,
things are
blanket, you'll be
huge.
fine.
I watched some videos of grizzlies fighting with each other. Oh my God, it's like 2 tanks on legs just knocking the hell out of each other. The best movie bear scene was from what was that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio did a few years ago? What was it called? But there
Tell
was
you
a,
what's funny, over here a few years ago, there was the talk of the Essex tiger that was stalking the area. And what had happened, the big toy tigers, someone had thrown one of them out and the fox was playing with it. He kept pulling it into different places. So people kept seeing it and then seeing it move. They have hundreds of people searching for it. And then they found it to be a teddy bear.
This was like one of the best bear attack scenes from a movie right here. It was The Revenant.
Millions of drivers have been misled by numerous manufacturers about emissions, and hundreds of thousands already filed their claims. Simply visit our site now and check your vehicle instantly. It's completely free to sign up, and you can start your claim instantly. Visit mydieselclaim.com and join thousands of others making their claims today. I'm here for the question. For someone who can move themselves in the moment.
We love the games and on average of 15 years. Someone finds themselves on
Good turn up behind him, innit, and tap him on the shoulder.
I mean, this is probably just the best portrayal of the power and speed of these things.
Have any Foxy or Glacier mints?
This thing's just daring him to move, like. Just watch, I ain't done with him yet. I mean, could you just imagine being back in the 1800s and getting attacked by a bear like that? You could barely survive from that today. I mean, that'd be pretty much a death sentence. Where's it at when the bear comes back right here? Bear's like, I ain't done with you. Oh! He's trying to rip the chunk out of his shoulder. And that bear's dead. That crazy. The movie wasn't all that great, but that scene was really badass.
Crazy. Okay, everybody, I think we're gonna call it. It's 11:30.
Oh, shit. It is, ain't it? All right.
Take care. We'll see all of you again later this evening.
Yeah, Laura's
Alright.
driving 2.5 hours. If anyone's interested.
Oh, that's right. Laura's on in 2.5 hours. So go over and play Crotch Rocket or what is it called?
Oh, my God.
Jackbox or Jack.
Jackbox. Okay.
Yeah. Or Jack in the
Crotch
Box.
rocket.
I love how Paul's got a different name for it every week.
Yeah, I know, right?
You gotta get off with the Crotch Rocket. Yep. Okay. So
See y'all later.
all right. Bye everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.
Yeah. All right. Catch you later, Paul.
Okay. All right, David. Bye-bye.